Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream has a lot of characters in it, with even more on the way. Those very same characters have a lot of hidden mechanics that you would never figure out if you didn't read their tutorials. Yes, I know, reading. But don't worry, I did all the reading for you, because today in this video we're going to look at every single character and see what makes each of them special. So if you like the video and you want to see more Fractured Daydream on this channel, go ahead and sub and like for me, because it really does help out a lot. And yeah, with the game so rapidly approaching, I can't wait any longer. Alright, now looking into Kirito and his kit, he has pretty much a lot going for him. For like the vanilla Shoto character, he has a lot going for him. So, you know, he got his basic M1 strings or whatever, you know, his basic lights. These are his heavies, his combos. We're not gonna go into like combos and stuff. We're just gonna go into like the skills and what they do. So first, hold on, can I actually pull up a fucking, hold on. For the first skill we got for Kirito, we got his simple rage spike. Now for some of these moves, kinda don't remember the names. I don't know how I can see the names. I'll probably figure it out. But yeah, first move we got is his rage spike. That's not. So for Kirito, his first move that we got over here, his top move, his RBY is Rage Spike. You can press it or you can just charge it. I prefer to charge it, and the more you charge it, the more it does, more damage it does, and it does a lot of damage to posture. So for enemies that have a posture bar, like big dudes, you can hit them with it and you'll probably knock them out in once if you charge it fully. And for sword skills, you have super armor through them, so it's kind of hard for you to get knocked over. Not impossible, but just harder. His next skill that we got is his horizontal square. One of my favorite moves, just because of the square part. Honestly, the square part doing damage, it was dope. And then I forgot what the name of this move is, but it is his strongest move, I think, in his base kit, besides Rage Spike. Bunch of slashes, and then he ends it with a flip. Double slash, pretty cool, pretty good. And then his ultimate move, Starburst Stream. You already know this is Sword Art Online Kirito, not like any other version of Kirito. So he got Starburst Stream as his ultimate. Ends it with a big thrust. Honestly, I think Kirito's a cool character. He's been my main so far, mainly because EG's not here. But when EG gets added, EG's being the main more than likely. But yeah, just wanted to show off the skills and I'm gonna do the rest for the other characters. So yeah. And next up on the chopping block we got is Asuna Yuki. So what I didn't realize from the Kirito video is that I can actually do this in display the character info, which shows everything. I forgot to even talk about Kirito's boost, but it'd be alright. So first skill we got her R1 or RBX. We got Delta attack, triangle slashes around the enemy. Pretty good skill if you want, just, you know, kind of clear out a bunch of mobs. Then next we got Star Splash, a brilliant combo of thrust and slash. This one, every move that you can do is air okay, meaning that if you're in the air you can use it. This one being no exception. Pretty good skill. And then the RB is Shining Slash, powerful failure thrust, damage going enemies in a straight line, and it deals light damage, which some moves can be imbued with elements. This one being light, my favorite skill on her. And then we have her ultimate, Flashing Penetrator, rush forward, leaving a trail of light behind you, dealing massive damage to enemies in a straight line. This one I want to hit on someone because it is a pretty good ultimate. And it goes a pretty good distance. Fuck, come on. Yeah, it goes pretty far. I was basically at the start of that. And then we have the leader boost, gives you attack up, damage reduction, and surviving a fatal blow with 1 HP remaining. I did not know that. But yep, that's all of Asuna. And now we're going to get into the next character, which I think is Agio, if I remember correctly. Yep, and now we got big boy Agio, big tank boy, big slow tank boy. Alright, so first skills first. Well, I should probably talk about the normal attacks too. Alright, so his normal attack, you know, powerful two-handed axe attack. Then if you hold the button, you leap forward and do a slam down, which I like to do. Well, you have to kind of start it sometimes. Slam down. Heavy attacks being stronger than his normal, but if you hold it down, he rushes forward, and if he connects with someone, This is also air okay. You can do this in the air too. But if he connects, he does an axe slash, which follows up with your light. It's a cool little knockdown combo that can stun a bunch of smaller enemies and just get you across the map a little faster. If you're in a fight, that is. Okay, first skill, Whirlwind. He swings his axe around and basically it does damage while he's swinging it. And when he finishes it, he throws a tornado out. Very cool move. I like it a lot. Next move we got is Crescent Avalanche, a powerful axe swing combo. Basically, he's just swinging his axe crazy. And then at the end, he does a forward into a reverse. Anybody behind you, whenever he throws his axe behind his back, also gets damaged, which I think is very cool. And then he has Brave Taunt, gain damage reduction and provoke nearby enemies. So that's where his tank aspect comes in. So he does this big slam. And now I have the taunt on me, so now everybody that is under the sun who was in there is going to be after me. Then we have his ultimate, Dynamic Bloodshed. Swing your axe with tremendous force, pull nearby enemies towards you while dealing great damage. And then we're going to go and show that off with some enemies real quick, because I actually did not know it pulled them in. Oh, it's probably because of the roar. Okay. And then his unique skill, which I like a lot, War Cry. Can be activated when engaged full, grants attack up and super armor. But when you press the button again, you launch a powerful slam attack, consuming the entire gauge and dealing heavy damage. So we pop it, he gets angry, and then we go, and then you see we have super armor and attack up. See, can't stagger me, can't do nothing. And then we press the button again. One of my favorite skills. Just it's so good. It's so cool. It's so cool. But yeah, that's Agio. I think he's a very dope character. A little slept on, but he's pretty dope in my opinion. All right. Next, we got the rogue herself, Argo. Now, Argo's a dope character. She's really fast. Only character with a double jump. Can we talk about that? Only character with a double jump. I think that's dope. But let's go into her actual kit. So her normal attack, claws. She scratches people. She got claws for a reason. When you hold the button down, you get a claw combo. And the last hit of that animation changes in the air. Comes straight down. It's cool. Now her heavy is pretty unique in my personal opinion. You can use it after a normal attack combo to branch into a combo finish. But once you hold the button, you throw poison. So you can do this into the heavy. And then you throw poison out, which I think is interesting that she just has that built into her kit. But look how fast she is. Yep, and then the poison stays, and then look at it. I wish there was an indicator that told you the status effects that are currently applied to enemies. If there is, please do let me know. And then her actual normal skills. We got Acute Vault, fill into a ball, spin forward. Her Sonic the Hedgehog shit. All those are individual hits. I love that skill so much. It's pretty dope, but not as much as I love her second skill, which is another one of my favorite moves in this game. Deadly Pierce. Approach the enemy in a flash perform a lethal thrust that deals dark damage. Damage is increased when attacking from behind. I did not know it was increased from attacking from behind. So I want to see. Okay, I can get it. Let me see if I can't get it from. Okay, not from behind, but you get the gist. And I love that skill because when you actually land it on someone, you like cling to them and then you stab them again. So it's good for like chasing down people who are trying to run. You can just like grab them real quick, stab, and then you'll jump off. Pretty good skill, pretty good skill. And then she has Wild Dive, leap into the air and create a shockwave. Dive down, damages and knockbacks behind them. Now this move is kind of cool because when I was fighting the Sword Golem, there's a portion whenever you knock him down, I think one of his blades like lays flat on the ground. So if you do the skill, right, it stops when you hit the ground. But because the Sword Golem was laying flat on the ground and was blocking me from actually touching the ground, the skill will last a lot longer. So keep that in mind. If you can get them to a point where they're like laying down on the ground and you're like stuck on them, you'll keep drilling until it eventually stops. Because it's like, okay, you did too much. Why? Like, what are you doing? Then we have Banishing Scratch, move faster than I can follow. Basically, every claw person in any video game has this move. You just do a bunch of scratches in a big area. Very dope skill. I like it. Yep, and she finishes with that. Oh, and I can actually test this out now. So her unique special, risky stealth, you become becoming full. Activate the gauge, become impervious and disappear in a puff of smoke, and then enemies won't notice that you're gone. So pop this, and he has no idea where I am, which could. Hello? Game, he knows exactly where I am. Game, he knows exactly where I am. I don't think he's dumb. But I'm saying if that could work, then if that did work the way it was supposed to, then you would just go behind him and stab him. But yeah, that's Argo. I think she's really dope. She's a cool character for anybody that's looking for speed and some stealth, and just a lot of damage too, and a lot of hits, and actually some pretty unique skills. But yeah, that's Argo. I like this character a lot. Next, we got LLENN. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Haven't watched the season, but we got LLENN up next. And honestly, when I played her, dope character. Very dope character. I haven't read her skills in detail. A lot of these, actually, none of these characters I've read their skill in detail. I just kind of. Oh, you just gave me the tutorial for shooting. Yeah, none of these characters I've read their skills at all. I'm just now finding out that you can actually read their skills. So, then she basically is a GGO character, and if you play Fatal Bullet, it works literally the exact same way. So, her normal attack, she shoots with the submachine gun. I don't know why it's like X. I don't know why it's saying X. It's the trigger. I'm press X, it just reloads. But we're not gonna say nothing about it. She reloads. You do your ADS. Oh, it's ADS. Well, still, you reload with X. That's basically it. So with her heavy, it's another unique thing. What she does is she can rush forward with this combo. You press it once, you get this. If you press it multiple times, nothing happens. But if you hold it, it's up for these little dual pistols. Look at them. Look at these little dual pistols. Next, all right, normal skill. We got sliding shot, shoots while sliding, and if you hit if you hit an enemy with the end of the slide, you do a kick. This I kind of wish actually worked like the one in Fatal Bullet, because in Fatal Bullet you can slide under the enemies and shoot. This one is kind of like you're just sliding across the ground, and if you run into somebody, you're kind of just running into them. And it kind of makes sense, but like for big enemies like Sora Golem, it's like, I should be able to slide under that. Sliding, and at the end of that, you would done a kick, but my LLENN's way too goddamn broken. Well, not broken, she's just stronger than the tutorial mobs, so I'm not going to really be able to get them to use that. Next, we got Rampaging Bunny, perform a combo with your knife and gun. This one's a weird skill to use because you have to kind of. It's really weird because like that, and then you can't like turn it. I'm so glad he ran into it. You can't turn it after you launch. Like a lot of skills you can. So you gotta set that up. And then we got bomb drop. Drop a number of bombs that deals fire damage. Just self-explanatory. Okay, well, you get the gist. It's bombs. But hold on, maybe I can get the kick now. Ah, dang, that sucks. I like that skill though. I think that's my favorite skill on her. Then we got her ultimate, Rabbit Onslaught. Assault with every weapon in LLENN's arsenal. Does big damage. It does pretty good single target damage, and then it turns into like very good AoE. So I can do it from here. I should be okay. You can slightly turn when you do that, and then she throws out the bombs and starts shooting. Pretty good skill. Pretty good skill. And then we have Berserk LLENN. Activate when the gauge is full. You get movement speed up, reload speed up, and rate of fire up. So probably, I really do like this one. I think this is my favorite like buff up skill. It just the anime. Look at the anime. It's so nice. Movement speed, reload speed, quick reload. This is what the pistols looking like. Fire rate up. Oh dang, that's quick. That is very quick. Yeah, I like LLENN a lot. I think she's a really dope character for range. Like if you don't want to play Sinon, who is like a much slower, more methodical play style, you play LLENN. If you just want quick fast damage, you play LLENN. Cool character. Like her a lot. Like her a lot. And after LLENN, speaking of the devil, we have Sinon. Sinon is a sniper. Literally just. Actually is well shit, but you can be playing her a lot slower than LLENN. More about picking your spots and setting up properly so you can get big damage off. And her skills I was confused on for a while because I didn't understand much about it. So now we actually get to read this together. Manual reload. Yeah, her Y, her heavy. You do a kick. You do a kick that sends people flying, but if you hold it like every other gun character, you swap to your secondary, which is nice. This is a great get off me skill for some of these grunts. Then you swap to your pistol, and then you can just. Oh, and it has a switch on it, so you know, has a switch and an extended clip. So, you know, good secondary. I like it. Then we have try burst, dodge backwards. I find a spread of 3 shots. Super simple. It's almost like what every archer in every MMO has. Actually, I got a great place to try this out. Hold on. I want to try that on the, wow. Like actually, I'm like actually bad at, okay, enough. We're gonna go to the 2 guys up here because I want to see. You can see it better if I do it on them. Wow. Okay. We got disc grenade. Okay, it's a disc shaped explosive. You know, deals fire damage. And for the longest time, I was just calling it Kienzon. I'm gonna be real with you because it literally looks like it. And he's gone. Then we got gravity bullet. It's basically just a gravity well that you can shoot at a certain distance, exposing enemies. Pretty good skill. And then we have blast shot, shoot a special round that shoots explosives that explodes repeatedly along the shot's trajectory. Oh, it explodes along the shot's trajectory. Okay, so because for the longest time, I thought it was just one big like explosive shot, right? But it explodes. Oh, not yet. But it explodes along the trajectory, which means as long as it's in my sight, yeah, everything behind. Wow. Look how far that went. What the? That went really far. I didn't even know that. Okay, that's good to know. And then concentration stance can be activated as long as you have one bullet icon. Assuming activate to assume a stance, can be shot. Bullet icons are consumed to unleash powerful shots which do massive damage. Now, it doesn't, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm looking at it here. It doesn't say how to get them. I assumed it was like do like a certain amount of damage and then, you know, you got the shot. But this one's really good for hitting weak spots. Like you just simply gone. just go on. I like Shield a lot. I think she's a dope character. Alright. So next we got Fuka. I don't know how to say her full name. I have not watched the show. I have not watched the season. I will. Maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow actually, since I'm gonna be. Alright, so basically same thing with her light attack. Basically same thing with her light attack. She just reload normally, and then whenever you hold Y, you swap it to this semi-automatic pistol. You know what's funny? I never pressed that button. That's my literal first time seeing it. Never pressed it. Don't know why. All the gun characters have like some of the same like mechanics in a sense, but I've never pressed that on her. We got Glorious Rocket, fires a rocket along fires a rocket straight line, deals element based on the set. So basically, it just showed this skill up there. She has a skill called Bullet Change, which allows her to pick a different element for her weapon, which is pretty unique. And I think the 3 elements change, not all 3 of them, but I think they all can change each time you load into a new map. Or a new match, I should say. But her first skill, pretty good skill. I missed, but don't talk about it. Hello? Game. All right, just when you can't shoot them, just beat them with the grenade launcher, whatever. Then we got Flying Burst, reload and fly into the air, recoil while airborne, push even higher. This one I think is her best. I wouldn't say her. It depends on how you see it. It's a pretty fun skill. Hold on, let me just. You know what? No, come here. Come here. Nope, come here. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. You know what? Look at this. And the only reason why I did it, the only reason why I shot him with the pistol is because it makes more sense to do it on them. Yep, and then you just use the recoil to carry you across, which is, you know, pretty fun skill, pretty fun skill. And then I don't even need to really look at her other button, but it's just a healing grenade. You shoot it at your feet, shoot it somewhere, choose a little healing field. Pretty dope, pretty cool. And then her ultimate, ultra mega grenade toss, cool. Hurl a massive watermelon-sized plasma grenade that deals electric damage with anything caught in the explosion. Pretty good skill. I would say very flashy, but that would be a play on words, and we're not doing puns around here. And she just lets it go. It's caught me off guard because he stood like right in front of it. But yeah, that's Fuka. Pretty straightforward character, you know. I like it. Then we have Oberon, whatever. Really don't care for this character in the lore, in the show, in this game. I think his kits are cool. Yes, and it can fly. Yep, I actually forgot about talking. Yeah, so basically, as I was saying, you can fly up, press it again to go out, press it again to save yourself, pressing the stick or pressing your movement key, whatever the button was to go, and then you press it again to stop. Basically him, and I hate it. I hate him. It's so stupid. All right, let's hurry up and get this. Let's hurry up and just get this. Oh my god, let's notice this dodge animation. Jesus. All right, let's hurry up and get this shit out the way. So he has a clumsy one-handed sword attack. Hold the button for a shadow bind that draws an enemy point. This stupid. And that was a light heavy combo, but hold the X. Pulls in enemies around him. Y, he shoots a wind beam. I'm pretty sure it hits multiple people behind him. Nothing too crazy. So his first skill, gravitational field, literally just he can aim it wherever. I'm gonna unlock. He can aim it wherever. Drop it. Gravity field, do some damage. Not gonna get to me because he's gonna then. Then we have Great Excalibur. Showers the target with the light, with swords of light. Does light damage. That's, you know, for a move that's called Excalibur, you would kind of think that. Drops a big one. What I like to do, I like to combo those two skills because it pulls everybody in, and then you just drop drop Excalibur on them. And then his third skill is actually kind of unique. Cowardice Teleport. That's the first time I've actually seen that name, and it makes so much sense. Activate to create a teleportation point. Activate again before it expires, and so returns to the field and do damage. So I didn't even know the damage because I usually use it to get away. So let's see, put it down, and then I go up, and then I teleport back. Oh wow, that actually did a lot of damage. And the good thing about this skill, you can use it literally anywhere. You can literally use it anywhere. Just fly, go up. Oh, you want to go up here, bump, drop it, go back. Pretty good skill. Pretty good skill. All his skills are good. I just don't like the character. We know why. I don't think I have to keep beating myself. And then King's Punishment. Create a powerful field of magic that damages all enemies inside. It deals dark damage. Let's see if I can get him in here. Alright, or not. But yeah. Pretty strong character. Especially if you're gonna build him right. Pretty strong. I don't gotta keep saying it. We know how I feel about Oberon. I think everybody feels the same about Oberon. If you like Oberon, you need to be on the list. Then we have Summon Guardian. He summons one of the knights from tower that Kirito and Leafa was fighting up. And he basically just shoots him. That's pretty good damage too, these low grunts. And if you really wanted to maximize it, together. And he's gone. But that's Oberon. That's him. That's his skills. Now we're gonna move on to last character, Leafa. Last character that we got to go over is the only support, but a good support, Leafa. Now, again, being an ALL character, you can fly. Simple, simple, simple. Ain't gonna get too much into it. Alright, so, first skill. Well, first, normal thing. She does a spinning slice on her katana whenever you hold it, whenever you hold down your light button. That's a spinning slice, don't worry. Yeah, that was a spinning slice that she has. Her heavy button, if you hold it, hold for a gale sweep, dashing and rising. It says a dash, right? Yep, there it is. Dash forward, rising slice. I think her weapon's pretty good. I think her animations are cool too. Alright, flying gust, slash upward and leap it to the air after slashing. Cover some of your cover some of your. Okay, so let me use a little bit of quick. Choose about half of it to see how much. Right, and press it. That's a good amount. Yeah, and then a lot of her moves do put you in the air. So if you did this, if you did this, you would be in the air, which then you could trigger your flight. Keep going. Now, her next skill, Fighting Blade, a powerful combo, Kendo. Pretty good, because you know she did Kendo IRL. And then this healer move is actually pretty good, because check it out, watch. You can use it, and you don't need to be in that area to get healed. You just have to be in her party, which is just a great skill, and it gives you regen for a while too, which is pretty good. Gives you a nice burst heal, and then gives you regen. And then we have Tyrant, Hurricane, one of the best ultimate game because it just, I don't know, I just like how it looks and the mechanics. You just shoot a big tornado in an area. You literally can just aim it, and you can do it from anywhere. Be up here, that's not the right button. Be up here, that was her install skill. And I don't know why they're swinging like that, but look it. Pretty cool skill. I like it a lot. And then Speedaholic. Yeah, flight gauge. Yeah, okay, that's basically what I thought of. Basically, your flight gauge, never, you don't use any of it until that move is over. So I like to use like right at the beginning, pretty much. And then you're much faster when you mine. And then you can do like all her, and then yeah, you can just do skills in the air and what. Pretty good movement too. I like the ALO characters. I like the flying characters. I think they're pretty cool. But yeah, that is every character in the game, and all their moves, missions, and their kit. Yeah. All these characters are pretty good. None of them. I wouldn't say like if you're one of those people that'd be like, oh, what's the best character so I can main them. I think they're all pretty good. There's no bad character. In my opinion, there's no bad character. Some might be better than others when you really numbers and figuring out what does what. If you really want to do that, go ahead. But I just say play who you like. Play if you're with 4 people. Maybe try to fit everyone's best interest. Play a certain comp if you really want to do good. Have fun. That's what I like to do. I play who I find fun. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think about this game. What you think about the beta. Whatever character you want to use. Hell, how do you think the story of this game? That's my main concern. I hope the story of this game is good. But yeah, that was pretty good. I like all these characters a lot. They're a lot of fun.